Clouds. Some people might be a bit annoyed that I'm doing so much fucking translation work lately, but on the other hand, I don't feel like much, and translation work is like the one thing I can get myself to do because like, I gotta do this! I gotta! There's no escaping this. I also really appreciate that when I was in an interview I said, what do you do all day? And I'm like, nothing. I could have told them that I was busy translating a video game or compiling all kinds of shit for a D&D spreadsheet. I don't know. I'm doing a lot that probably would make people go, oh, that's something. I guess we're doing something. And it was like, you know, we're gonna hurt Cotton. Oh, then I had a bad dream. A very bad dream. Where I punched one person to shit and I shot everyone else with stun darts for some reason. I feel like shit. I just don't. Oh, I feel so bad. And there's really no one to talk to right now. Which makes it worse. But that just means I got all the more reason to get lost in work. That's how most adults do it nowadays. Wait a minute. This always got me. Yeah, like, wouldn't that be bevestigen? I don't get that one. That's one of those weird ones. We don't talk about the weird ones in Dutch. I just love this discussion. I want to be sure. Like, it really just shows how weird it is that a moment ago Sebastian was all business, and now he's just arguing with his fucking boss about shit. Wait, what kind of gender is Portal? Portal. Is not a het. Doesn't have a gender, I guess. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I fucking forgot these existed. Fucking portals. Remember those websites? Like the web portal where you'd go and there'd be like 100,000 links going... Oh, man. I never used them, but I remember them. Oh. I remember when people were like, go to the web portal! God damn. Or that acturner.com that seemed to show up everywhere in the kids' cartoons. Engineer. That's a better one. But which one would he use? How did they ever turn it on then? Like, how did they manage to get it to work? Does it have a very intuitive UI? Does it use WYSIWYG? Because if it uses fucking WYSIWYG and has a help file, which Windows doesn't support, by the way, they stopped supporting help files. But if it has WYSIWYG, you're probably fine. You can just guess. What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG. It's how most machines work nowadays, because it's super fucking smart and intuitive. Except for the floppy disk. That's not intuitive at all. I mean, nobody knows what that thing even is. What is a diskette? Why are there multiple diskettes? Oh, I don't understand these save icons. Don't mind me arguing with my subordinates. Then get a fucking engine. Yeah. Why don't they just get an engineer to show up? Just engineer or engine? Oh, it's engineer. Wow, it's really complicated. The funny thing is, the who, when, where, how, what, and why. We have the 5 W's. Wie, wat, waar, waarom, wanneer. And then we have who, which is why, or how. So, you know, we still got them. We share that one for some reason. Ain't that just spiffy? What the fuck is a patrol? Patrouille. Yeah, oh, Jesus Christ, what a fucking word. That's a word I don't want to spell. Okay, I guess that's it. It's a small part of the machine. That's it. That's actually a valid excuse for bringing it up earlier. Because it's kind of weird when, like, Jesus Christ, Sebastian, you think that would still work? The funny thing is, every is elk or elka, which is kind of weird that it changed like this. I don't know which is used. I just intuitively can sense it. It's one of those things where you know when, but you don't know why. Yeah, doesn't this technically make Maverick guilty of, like, he is basically the prime suspect, because why would Reza do it? Like, it has to be Maverick. He has the reason, the motivation, and the opportunity, and he has the knowledge. Like, throw him in jail. It's hard to explain, but it's like pritz, which means like goop. But it's also something you say when you're like, damn. And he's like, goo, why? Because it is just a valid word to throw out there. Oh great, now judgment shows up. Let's be judgmental. Yeah, but he's already doing pretty fine. You could probably just think, oh. Oh, he totally could have. Because odds are he still talks around. And he'd be like, hey, who's the night patrolman? It's like, well, you, Maverick. And you know. Like, here's the thing. Maverick might be off duty, but he's still an officer, so he can still walk up and say, I'm just giving a look around, you know, trying to get this off my head. So that if someone had shown up and he was wrong, at the very least he could have been like, oh, well, you know, just going for a walk, trying to get this whole thing out of my head. And he would have been like, oh, okay, I get it, go away, just go away. And he could have done it later. So here I'm adding a detail, because it is kind of a thing you'd think of. And it's kind of a weird thing that it doesn't mention this. It could have been Maverick. He wouldn't know was here, and he could have used that. And if there was someone, he could have used the excuse of the old schedule to avoid any suspicions. Yeah, that's not how that fucking works. Like, Reza can't fix the portal. Why the hell does fucking Sebastian get, like, patrol? Like, think about this. Sebastian is a runner. There's not much he can do if a flyer just has to show up and fuck off. Like, that is the thing he mentions in specific, is that you really kind of want a specific type of dragon to do certain types of patrols. This is a little bit different. Or it's something smart, because Bryce, you make a fucking assumption here. You are not Maverick. You are not going to make that jet leap of logic. He would, as soon as say, or it's something smart, like he's trying to reason his way into it. Less, oh no, he is doing something smart. If the repairs are simple enough, then he could easily negotiate about it. If not, to prevent if not, just to prevent communication with mankind, or the sending of generators, or whatever. Nah, I'll just leave it at that. That's simple enough. This is a bit better. And a bit more straightforward. I like this. It's a bit rephrased this question. If that's right, isn't that proof that the Reza is handling outside the wishes and wants of humanity? The knowledge and, you know... It's a weird way to say it. The villain of Aten means the wishes and the knowledge of humanity. And it's in a way to say he is acting with approval and, like, support of humanity. And it's a really fun way to say it, because it's a little bit... It's one of those Dutch things, you know? Make it feel a little bit more like the language. It makes it more natural. Also, that needs to be a T, because that's current time. Plausible deniability. Is that a fucking legal term? Yeah, that is a fucking legal term. Which means, if I jam it into this machine... adding another line because it's just a little bit because this doesn't work, but this works a bit better. It's to give humanity to make it seem plausible when humanity denies it. It's a lot easier to use Reza as sole scapegoat. Like the little extra lines, but to make it a little bit more clear what's exactly being meant. You gotta be careful with that. What would they benefit from? I wonder though, has Reza ever had... Like, the communications he's had so far. Like, how much communication has happened between the two parties? With the whole fucking lemon thing. I liked it a bit more, because the whole point is we don't know. It's like, no, there's more reasons. Something we don't know. But if it's like that, if that's a... Oh, I'm gonna use one. I don't even know how the fuck this saying works, so let me look it up real good. Fork. Oh! That's really hard to translate properly for this. But if that's how it is, it could have been Reza just as easily as it could have been Maverick. You know, it's kind of like they both have very weak motivations. They have opportunity, and they have motivation. But here's the question. Why would Reza risk it? Adding to that, how could Reza know there was nobody there? Like, does he check it every fucking day? Because that's one heck of a gambit to go after. To stake out every night when you're already on the lam. I like this. Reza, Maverick, or even just a fucking hoodlum or a collector. Because you have to imagine that portal is probably worth a pretty penny. Someone might have to do it. A collector could ask a lot of money. I should make it a thief. Could ask a lot of money. What the fuck is recherche? No, I need the recherche. There it is, the recherche. God fuck damn, what a hard word. That's not how I imagine that word being. Recherche. The police that doing crime investigations. Let's throw it into the machine and see what comes out here. The Criminal Investigation Department. The CID. Well, there you go. Recherche. It's time the technical investigation team shows up and pulls a couple clues out of the situation. What a very dumb way to say that. I think I'm almost done. We've done a bunch of lines today. Good progress. Lost your job. Depends on who you're dealing with. Ah, my arm. It's acting up. I really need to stop after this. And Bryce just shooms off. I like how I keep using fucking capital letters that make it look so ominous. And there we go. Next time, more! Does the music change at any point? Music. Going back to Baron, Baron's a good song, though. I cannot disagree with that choice. God, not this song. Hope this song never comes up again. That song makes me sad. Because that's a song of, like, the good times, the young times, before everything got blown to shit. Ah! Now I've got sad feelings that I don't need. I have enough already.